Hello, my name is Dr. Michelle Maidenberg. Today I'm going to be doing a grounding guided meditation. After leaving my grandmother this weekend, I was so overwhelmed, with so many feelings. She's 100 years old and I haven't seen her since March, since COVID started, and I was so eager to see her. As you can imagine, I missed her so very much. And the first moment I laid eyes on her, even though it was through bars and at a distance, my heart was just gushing with emotion. And as you could very well imagine, when I had to leave, it was really hard because I don't know when the next time I'll see her, because it's, again, a little bit difficult to plan it based on the restrictions. And then also not knowing, with the uncertainty where things are going to go. And she's so frail and she's at an age where every moment counts. So when I left, I found myself really activated, and it was so difficult to just get grounded in my body because of feeling so overwhelmed, so sad, so happy, right? Just all those array of feelings that were kind of coming up inside me. And that happens to us often, whether it's an experience that we're having or circumstance, or it could be a huge bout of, difficult or negative or activating emotions where we just can't get settled in our body. So I really wanted to talk about that, about getting settled in our bodies, especially when it's hard to because of feeling so, such intense emotions like I did when I went to go see my grandmother and when I left her. So when we're talking about groundedness, we're talking about staying connected to our roots or in our roots. And, generally we're talking about, kind of having an energy balance in our body. Our minds are always going to the past, which is regret or longing, or to the future, which is kind of worry and fear. And we're rarely in the present moment. So when we ground ourselves, we really want to feel our body here, because we know we're safe right now. And the only thing we know is what's happening right now in the moment. So the best thing to do is to connect to your body and to connect to your senses. That's the best, place, because our body never leaves us. It's always here. We could always rely on it to be here in the present moment. And it reminds us, it's a good indicator that reminds us to be here, back to the present. So the last thing I wanted to do before we start our guided meditation is to invite all of you to possibly do this guided meditation barefoot, so that you could actually feel the floor and feel yourself here in the present moment. So I could just tell you, when I was leaving my grandmother and I sat in my car, I was overwhelmed with emotions, and I started to be obviously very tearful, and I was so sad to leave her. And I even found myself getting, my body very activated, and I found myself having a little bit of difficulty just kind of settling after being so overcome with such intense emotions. And, when I was able to close my eyes and tap into my senses and really facilitate that grounding exercise, it really allowed me to feel the gratitude of her and her presence, which was really helpful for me. So if you could close your eyes and sit up straight. And again, I invite you to get barefoot to really feel your feet strongly planted in the ground. And take a few deep breaths. And on each out breath, feel yourself becoming more relaxed. Picture yourself standing in a beautiful meadow filled with flowers. The sun is shining down, and you feel its warmth on your face. You feel the contrast of the cool, moist earth below your bare feet where you are standing. And as you look around, you see a forest across the meadow. You walk towards the forest, and you can sense its energies. And with each step, you connect more deeply with the earth, the plants and the flowers that surround you, and even with the air that you breathe. You feel at one in harmony with nature. As you reach the forest, you see a trail that leads deeper into the forest, and you follow it. The earth beneath you is more moist and cooler than the sun-filled meadow. But even through the forest, it's shaded. You still feel warm and peaceful and connected. Glancing along the trail, you see a large tree that seems to stand out from the others, and its energies are palpable. It seems to be calling you. Walking up to the tree, you place a hand on its bark, and you feel an immediate sense of connection, like being home. You love this tree, and it loves you. You notice a doorway in the trunk of the tree, just big enough for you and open, and you step inside. As soon as you step into the tree, you begin to merge with it. You relax into it, knowing that you can return to your body at any time. Your arms lift up and reach into the branches of the tree, into each twig and leaf up above. Your body merges with the trunk, and you feel the sap and its life force energy running through the tree. Your legs and feet merge with the roots of the tree, and you feel how it is connected to and part of the earth. Your sense of wisdom and beauty of the tree, the sense of belonging and of just being an individual tree in the forest, but also part of the forest, the earth, the air, the animals, insects, and birds that live there. You feel the tree breathing, and as it breathes, you notice it. You sense the pulse, the heartbeat of the forest, the earth, the air, the energy from all the life forms within all that is happening. The palpable energy of the forest, the sense of peace. When you are ready, you thank the tree for sharing this experience and for its love, and feel yourself returning to your body and also remaining connected to the tree and the earth and the forest. And as you step outside the tree, you once again place a hand on its bark and pause for a moment before you turn and return to the meadow and the sunshine. You sit in the meadow, placing your hands lightly in your lap. You feel your bare feet strongly planted in the ground, being in the present moment. You begin to return to the present moment. When I count to 3, and when you're ready, you could open your eyes. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you very much. I hope you and your families are safe and healthy.